Hi guys, back with another plan with me. This week we're going to be planning from Monday, July 11th through Sunday, July 17th. This is the first plan with me that I'm filming in my new planner. I have the colorful hourly layout with a rose gold coil. I actually purchased both the colorful and the neutral, and last week I was having a really hard time deciding which one I was going to use, and I'm almost positive I'm going to stay in the colorful, but I've been planning in both just to make sure, because last week was July 4th, so I was kind of doing like a red, white, and blue theme, which doesn't really go with black in my opinion. So I want to give myself a chance to plan in both with a week that isn't necessarily designated to red, white, and blue, just to make sure that the colorful is what I want and that it wasn't just because it clashed with the red, white, and blue theme. So this week we're planning in the colorful, and I do think this is the one I'm going to stay with, but like I said, I'm going to plan in my neutral just a little bit more to make sure that this one is the one I want to stay with. So far I've planned 2 weeks in the colorful. I did like a back planning for this because my planner actually came, I think it was Saturday, July 2nd. So I was planning in my old planner and I just kind of transferred things over to this one because I want to have like the whole book filled. I want to trying really hard to stick with one planner this year and have a whole book full of layouts. So I've been switching quite a bit lately, so hopefully my goal is to stay in this planner for the full year. So like I said, I back planned all of the shops that I use, all the sticker shops that I use are tagged on my Instagram, which is at LivingTheWifeLife, so make sure you follow me over there if you have a question on where I got one of these stickers. But I kind of just went with the transitional color scheme on top because I don't know, I didn't think I liked that, but I guess it kind of gives me like a guideline on what colors I wanted to use. I think if I was in the vertical planner, I might have a different feeling on sticking with the colorful just because it's a lot more, you could see the color a lot more because of the headers on the morning, day, and night. But in the hourly, it's just kind of up top, minimal, and if I really wanted to, I could put another washi strip up here to cover it up. So this was this past week, and like I said, I did like a red, white, and blue layout. And again, all of the shops are tagged on my Instagram at LivingTheWifeLife, so you can see where I got most of it. But like this washi tape was purchased at Michael's. A lot of these stickers were Target stickers, but all of the sticker shops, like I said, are tagged on my Instagram. So that brings us to this week, and I saw on Instagram that some people were doing like a all blue spread for Lane Graves, which is the little boy who lost his life in Disney World a few weeks back. So that is kind of the theme that I am going with, is just mainly blue. And the washi tape I was going back and forth between was like this brighter blue washi tape and this kind of like sky. It looks a little bit more silver than blue. It looks a little bit more silver than blue on camera, but it is blue in person. So going back and forth between these. And like I said, I'm going to try and stick with blue stickers for this week. Alright, so sometimes when I'm struggling with which washi to pick, I lay them both out and just kind of get a feel for what they look like on the week. I actually like the darker blue a little bit better, so that's the one I'm going to go with. I've been really liking glitter washi lately, which I didn't think I would. At first, when it first came out, I wasn't so big on it, but now I kind of like it. It's a little bit, bless you, it's a little bit harder to cut than regular washi, so I find that my washi cutter really helps with that. It's a little bit thicker and kind of doesn't cut so well with a gift card. Alright, and the next thing I'm gonna do is kind of plan out my weather for the week. I like to do that just because, especially in the summer when we're home and doing a lot of things outside, it kind of gives me an idea of what to expect for the week. So I use my Rory's Sweet Addictions weather stickers and then my iPhone weather app just to give me a clue on like how to dress my kids and what activities to plan on what days. Okay, so now my weather is all laid out and I'm gonna pick out a weekend banner. Like I said, if I'm going kind of back and forth between like which sticker or which washi I use, I just kind of hold it up and get an idea for how it will look on the paper. I'm gonna go with this one from Rory's Sweet Addiction. And then Monday our cleaning crew comes in, so I'm going to use these 2 stickers that I custom made on ErinCondren.com and add one of these little rubber glove set from Mila Print Shop. And then usually when they are here, I like to run errands, so I'm going to layer this blue sticker from Catastrophe Design. It's just a little checkbox sticker with a Mila Print Shop to go header. I have 3 stops to make, so it'd be perfect to use this little heart checklist. And just so you know, she rebranded and she's no longer Catastrophe Design Studio. She is All Snap Planning, I think it's called. I'll try and remember to link her shop below. Usually when I write on stickers, I use my favorite pen, which is the Le Pen Permanent Pen. I don't recommend using this on your actual pages because it will probably bleed through, but on stickers, I really like it. Just kind of a little bit bolder of a print than like a regular pen that I use on my actual planning paper. And then on Tuesday, I kind of wanted to work on my office just because I have a lot of stuff that I need to kind of purge and get rid of and just reorganize because I feel like I have a lot of stuff on display that is not actually stuff that I use, or not on display but easily reached, and it's just not stuff that I actually use, like old planners and stuff like that can be put away and have a little bit more of a functional office than a decorative office. I mean, having a decorative office is nice too, but I'd also like it to be functional. And I think to indicate that, I'm going to layer this KPL Plans little clipboard with a little house from Mila Print Shop. Sometimes I like to just leave it on there to write because it's a little bit easier to write on here, like just on the sticker paper, than on here because the coil gets in the way. So again, I'm going to use my little pen. I'm doing my office. I want to like pick out paint colors because that is probably going to be the next room that we paint, and I cannot decide on paint colors. I keep going back and forth between a lighter color or like a colorful color, because typically I'd gravitate towards neutrals, but sometimes it's fun to have a little bit of color, especially in like a workspace. I apologize if I sound weird. I've been having bad allergies. So the next thing is I am meeting with a friend at 3 o'clock on Wednesday. So I'm going to use these little appointment time boxes from Libby & Co. These are her inkables paper, so you can write with whatever pen you want, but I actually am going to use a permanent just so it's a little bit bolder. You could use whatever pen. That's like her selling point on the inkables, is that nothing will smear, because sometimes when you use stickers, if you're not careful, you could smear it. So if you have issues with that, it's kind of nice to have the inkables option. Next week we're going to be out of town, so typically when that happens, I like to get all my errands for that week run the week before, like any toiletries we need for traveling or any odds and ends that I need to pick up. And I also need to get my best friend's son's birthday gift, because when we come back next Sunday is his party. So I'm going to combine these two and run my errands, which are, I don't know why I put Target, Whole Foods, and Costco, because I'm doing that on Monday. So I am going to kind of switch around what my errands are, but I will run errands on Friday. All right, so to do that, I'm going to layer a couple of different Chrissy Design stickers. So now you can go to her shop and get stickers on demand. It doesn't have to be only when she does releases, which is really nice because I'm a big fan of Chrissy Design stickers. So I'm going to put this down. And then kind of very carefully and small, I'm going to write errands down the side on this little flag strip. And then I'm going to use this little car sticker from Rory's Sweet Addiction. I'm just going to put that up on top and write down my errands for that day. Before errands, we're probably stopping at coffee, so I'm going to use this, but first, coffee sticker from Catastrophe Design Stickers. And then on Friday, or Sunday, I'm going to probably spend some time packing, so I'm going to use a luggage sticker from Planner-esque and layer it with a Chrissy Design sticker. Just kind of put that in the middle of the day because I know that that's going to take up a little bit of time. All right, so that is it for like pre-planning, things that I knew were going to happen on certain days. So after I'm done pre-planning, I like to do my sidebar. And typically when I do my sidebar, I cover up the thankful thought with a full box. So I'm going to use one of these little full boxes about coffee from Catastrophe Design Studios. I think this is her coffee sampler. I love her stickers. I just placed an order for some Thanksgiving stickers from her. She's got some really cute, unique stickers that you won't find anywhere else, which I kind of like. So I think I'm gonna do this. First I drink the coffee, then I do the things sticker. All right, so on my sidebar, I've been liking to use kind of pre-formulated checklists because no matter how hard I try, it just doesn't look neat when I make my own boxes down the side. So I've been using like a combination of checklists. My favorite are from Rory's Sweet Addiction because she has the checklist with the headers on top, but for my to-do this week, I need a little bit more than 3 check boxes. So I'm going to use a combination of these Mila print check boxes and a Libby & Co header. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I like to cover up this flag just because I feel like it looks more uniform when it's covered up with whatever I'm using for that week. So that will be my to-do checklist, and then underneath that, I'm going to use this blue to-go checkbox. And then this blue to-call checklist. And then a blue to-clean checklist. That should about do it for this week. Like I said, usually it starts off kind of looking like this and then finishes looking a lot more full. I am working on doing a plan with me, like as I go type of plan with me, but this week since we're traveling and stuff, it's just easier for me to kind of get it out as soon as I can. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon. Thanks again for watching. Now, Plannertopia stickers are vinyl, so you do need to use a permanent pen, and my permanent pen of choice is the Le Pen permanent pen. I love this pen.